emails are circulating where Democrats are trying to selectively release emails that they believe are going to make Trump look bad. But the reality is that if we actually look at the facts, it doesn't make him look bad at all and completely exonerates him once again. But before we get into this video, just a quick reminder to like this video and to subscribe to the channel as well. All right, so first of all, let's look at the email that Democrats are using to say that Trump is in some way guilty, because this is the new one that they have been trying to release now. So this is where they're saying that Trump was somehow at this Thanksgiving event with Epstein. So let's check this out here. You can see Epstein in the comments here having a conversation with obviously someone else. But at the very end of this, you see where he asks, he's such a snooze, who else is down there? And then Jeffrey Epstein replies and says David Fizzle, I guess, and Hansen, and then Trump. He adds that in there. And then whoever this is says, have fun. Now they're trying to say, well, this happened on Thanksgiving 2017. And as a result, that means that Trump was there at this event. The thing that people need to take into consideration is the fact that everyone knew where Trump was at all times. When you are the president of the United States, everything you do, everywhere you go, every place that you're at is heavily logged, and it is publicly available, by the way. So we actually have the data showing exactly where Trump was on that day. All right, so once again, publicly available information that anybody that really cared to look it up could have found shows what Trump was doing on that day. And you can see very clearly at 9 a.m., he was actually delivering remarks via video teleconference about Thanksgiving. So to different members of the military. And then you can also see later that an hour later, he was also speaking as well, a Coast Guard station. Then later in the morning, early afternoon, you saw that he was at the golf club. After the Coast Guard visit, the president motorcade went to a nearby Trump International Golf Club. So you can see that there, and several news outlets published the photos and pool accounts showing the motorcade and the club visit as well. So you can see that very clearly. He had nothing to do with this. And then on Thanksgiving evening, he actually had a private Thanksgiving party that was there at Mar-a-Lago. So his whereabouts are completely confirmed publicly, and everyone should know this information. But we have to keep in mind that these Democrats don't care about the facts. These emails are very intentional. They're not interested in showing you all the emails. They just want you to see a very select amount of the emails that they believe makes Trump look bad. And how do I know this? Tim Burchett, a representative of the House, basically went in and made a motion to say, you know what, let's vote on this right now. Let's go ahead and vote to release all of the files. Democrats were even tweeting this out saying that they have the votes to release the emails. And guess what happened? They blocked it.
Hey everybody, Tim Burchett in Washington, D.C. today, of course, trying to open up the government. But I tried to make them release the Epstein files, and I was blocked by the Democrats. This is all gamesmanship, folks. It's not about releasing the files. If they had something on Trump, they would have released it. Biden had it for 4 years, and they hate Trump more than anything in the world. And so now they blocked it, and so they can piecemeal the truth and the half-truths, both sides, of what really went down with Epstein. And it's kind of disgusting, really. But, well, I tried. That's all I can tell you.
So all of these Democrats are shouting to the rooftops, release the files, but no one of their own ilk is saying, why did they vote to not release them? I mean, they have the ability to do it, and they chose not to do it. So Democrats are not interested in these files at all. They really aren't. They are only interested in trying to drag Trump's name, and they're not even doing it well, because everything that they're trying to use to show is backed up by some type of evidence that proves it wrong immediately. You try this situation with Thanksgiving, we have public logs showing that he was somewhere else. You try to bring up that he was in some way being talked about with the victim or something like that. Well, that victim, amongst all the victims, exonerated him. So you have nothing to go off of. And what's actually really funny in all of this is that they actually, in the emails, literally showed that Trump had nothing to do with Russia at all. Remember the whole Russia collusion thing that was going on for all those years? I mean, of course, it was shown to be fake. We all knew it was fake if you looked at what the facts were surrounding the situation. But look at what we're seeing here in this email from Epstein talking to this other guy, but he's basically saying that he understood Trump after our conversations. It's not complex. He must have seen to get something. It's that simple. So what you saw is that Epstein was trying to help them deal with Trump. How in the world could Trump have been colluding with Russia if Epstein had to be the one to tell them how to deal with him in the first place? But like I said, all of these things are designed to try and attack Trump. They don't care about these victims. They don't care about these files. if Democrats are going to sit here and complain about it and continue to say and act like they care about people doing these bad things to these girls and everything, then talk to your own people. Why did they block the files? That's the only question we need to ask at this point. So let me know what you think about these things in the comments below. Do you think that this is all political theater? Do you think there's actually anything that's going to come out of this that's going to be helpful whatsoever? Let me know down in the comments. But with that being said, I thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.